Tonight, the World Wrestling Association is live on the wrestling space with a huge debut lined up for the WWA fans. Take a look at this. Tonight, Jon Moxley makes his WWA Action debut. You do not want to miss this. The Mox, tonight on WWA Action. We're in Fort Worth, Texas tonight.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Kobayashi Katsuyori.
Kobayashi making his way out here. The man comes to us straight from Japan, great style. He's very knowledgeable in the strong style category. He's won multiple titles in Japan, and now he's ready to make the leap to the United States by coming over here to WWA Action to dominate. He's part of the Upstart Championship Tournament, which will culminate by the crowning of a new and first ever Upstart Champion at Never Back Down. This is his opponent.
And his opponent, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, Alexander Stevens.
Alexander Stevens is an independent standout in the wrestling world of the United States. And now he's brought his talents to the World Wrestling Association. Very able man, very agile. He's a very technical wrestler, but he goes to the top rope and he dominates in the air. So tonight, we're going to see a very clash of styles. The very indie Eastern United States wrestling against New Japan strong style from Kobayashi. This is going to be a very interesting match. There's the bell. Here we go. Kobayashi going one-on-one against Alexander. Alexander pushing Kobayashi in the corner. Referee has to break it up. Caught on elbow tie up. Kobayashi getting control of the arm of Stevens, but Stevens turns it around, gets control of the arm himself. Kobayashi now back in control, going after the head of Alexander. Takes down Stevens in quick fashion. Kobayashi in control in the early goings of this match. Caught on elbow tie up again, and back to Kobayashi, this time controlling the waist of Alexander Stevens. Stevens finds a way out of it here. Takes down Kobayashi. Kobayashi back on his feet, controlling the waist of Alexander Stevens once more. Stevens now back to the head. Break it off. Head scissors takedown. Kobayashi on the mat. Going for a forearm to the face, reversal, and now Kobayashi. Some strong shots, but Alexander responds, takes him back down to the canvas. And now Kobayashi to the ropes, Alexander Stevens, they meet in the middle. Kobayashi now takes control, sending Stevens into the corner. Kobayashi tries to get the upper hand there, but Alexander Stevens doesn't allow it. Nice uppercut there by Kobayashi. But over the third rope he goes. Alexander Stevens trying to get control here. Hooks him in. Stevens powerbombs Kobayashi to the outside of the ring. I said, very different styles. Kobayashi would rather have this one stay in the ring, but Alexander Stevens on the outside, pushing Kobayashi back first into the barricade. Back to the ring. Oh, Spanish fly, beautifully done. Shoulders down here, hook of the leg. Is it enough to put Kobayashi away and kick out? Drop kick to the back by Alexander Stevens. Stevens now in full control of this match in the early goings. Kobayashi in a bad position in the ropes. He turns around, sends Stevens. Wait, what the hell is Stevens doing here? Look at this! Oh! Innovative offense by Stevens. He goes to the cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Kobayashi. Stevens now applying pressure to the head of Kobayashi. Kobayashi with a reversal. He applies pressure to the head of Stevens himself. Kobayashi looks to hook him in, but Stevens, reversal, neckbreaker. Down goes Kobayashi. Stevens, standing moonsault, shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough? The kick out by Kobayashi. Gonna take a little bit more than that to put Kobayashi away. The winner of this match will advance to the semifinals. Over the third rope goes Kobayashi to the outside. Alexander Stevens heads to the ropes. Over the third, clears it, lands down right here in front of the announce table. Great performance by both men so far. But Alexander Stevens seems to have a better grasp into what could get him the victory here. Stevens now heads to the top, perhaps hesitated too much with that springboard maneuver. Kobayashi is looking to capitalize here. He takes down Stevens to the canvas. Kobayashi. Reversal here by Alexander Stevens. Single leg takedown by Kobayashi. Alexander cannot capitalize. Kobayashi goes to the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough for the kick out by Alexander? A slam there by Kobayashi. Now attacking the head. So far so good. It's been all Kobayashi in these past few seconds of the match. Crucifix takedown, shoulders on the mat. Is it enough to put him away and advance to the semifinals? Yes, it is! Goodness grief! That was all she wrote. All of a sudden,
here is your winner, Alexander Stevens.
Alexander Stevens earns the surprise victory and advances to the semifinals of the tournament. Here's how the bracket looks. Alexander will take on Ultimo Regis in the semifinals, and Brian Payne will take on Derek Avalanche. The winners of these two matches will advance to Never Back Down to fight for the championship. And still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Jon Moxley's WWA Action debut. You do not want to miss this. The Mox's first match in the United States will be on WWA Action live tonight. We are back live on WWA Action, ready for some singles match between The Beast and one half of the WWA Tag Team Champions, Aaron Maverick. For the better part of 6 months, these two teams have had troubles with one another. They do not like each other. It all started when the Doomsday set their sights on The Beast in January. And then Dante came to the rescue of The Beast. The odds were even, and it was back at Breakthrough when the Doomsday became WWA Tag Team Champions. And I'm sure I can tell you that the Disciples of Darkness, that being The Beast and Dante, would love a shot at the Tag Team Championships, and perhaps a victory tonight could get them an opportunity at the titles that Never Back Down. Here's Maverick tossing the Beast over the third rope down to his partner, and here's Dante with the assist. Maverick not losing his momentum here. Nice reversal here by the Beast, and now the shots. Went for a belly to belly there, but Adam Maverick puts a stop to it and a neck breaker. Shoulders down, hook to the leg. Is it enough? And still to come tonight, we will give you an update on the WWA Championship matchup after the events that occurred last week on WWA Action. Shoulders down here. Is it enough to put the Beast away in a kick out? After the events that occurred last week on WWA Action, our executive manager Alex Diamond has reached a decision regarding what's going to happen with the WWA Championship match Never Back Down, and we will find out about that decision later tonight. Maverick now continuing to go after the arm of the Beast. Maverick drops to the third rope, dropping the elbow to the chest of the Beast, and now it's all Maverick. So it seems. Shoulders down here, hook to the leg. Is it enough to put him away? Kick out by the Beast. Everybody gunning for championship matches as we get closer and closer to Never Back Down. Oh, what a big move there by the Beast. That could switch this match in his advantage. Like I said, everyone gunning for championship matches. Here are Maverick just trying to put away the Beast as quickly as possible. Shoulders down, kick out by the Beast. Maverick doesn't want the Beast to win this match because it could mean that the Disciples of Darkness could get an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships at Never Back Down. Just in the same way, of course, WWA Championship future was not decided last week because the champion interfered in the match. That's going to have consequences, and we're going to find those consequences later tonight here in WWA Action. In, suplex. Down goes the Beast. Now submission maneuver locked in. I wonder exactly what the strategy would be here. Roosevelt! There's a huge pile driver. Hook on the leg isn't enough to put him away. Kick out. A big kick out of the pile driver, but the momentum has definitely switched. Clothesline, and the Beast is now. Wait, hold on. The referee rings the bell. Eric Everett just got involved in this match with a steel chair. This match is over, and the Doomsday ruining this match. And ladies and gentlemen, based on what just happened a couple of moments ago between the Doomsday and the Disciples of Darkness, our executive manager Alex Diamond has decided that the Disciples of Darkness will now challenge the Doomsday for the WWA Tag Team Championships at Never Back Down. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to find out the destiny of the WWA title, but we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. The WWE Women's Championship will be on the line at Never Back Down as well between Ashley and Charlotte Quinn. The roles have been reversed. These two face each other for the title back at Never Back Down last year. Can the tables turn? Can Ashley this year take down Charlotte? We'll find out live at Never Back Down. That's not all, ladies and gentlemen, because the national championship will be on the line between champion Austin Parker and challenger Mike Pure. Mike Pure and Austin Parker, former tag team champions, former best friends. Now they hate each other, and now they're fighting for one of the top prizes in the World Wrestling Association. Who's going to walk out champion? We'll find out live at Never Back Down. A street fight is going to bring out the best in Moxley and perhaps the worst in the Underkid mask. Jon Moxley makes his WWA debut at Never Back Down in a street fight against Dylan, the King Mask. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen, because this is huge. The WWA Championship match at Never Back Down will now be a triple dread match. After Mike Carter interfered in the match last week between Jim Duncan and Adam Cole, the decision was taken to grant Adam Cole an opportunity, and now Mike Carter in trouble. Triple threat rules at Never Back Down. And it is time for the most awaited debut in WWA history. It is Jon Moxley making his WWA Action debut. Hold on a second. Dylan the Kid Mask. The King with a steel chair trying to sneak up on Moxley. The King had a steel chair in hand, but Jon Moxley still gets the upper hand. The King looking to gain the advantage, looking to get momentum ahead of their street fight at Never Back Down. But Jon Moxley will not be denied as he goes after the legs of Dylan the Kid Mask. And now, Moxley plants down the King. These two will face up in a street fight at Never Back Down.